This video will show you how to operate the PASCO UV-Vis Spectrometer. First, make sure the device is plugged into an outlet to charge and is connected to the computer. Next, flip the switch to power on the device. You should see the power light come on and hear a noise. Here, we are preparing 3 samples of various nitrophenol concentrations and our blank sample, which is water. Make sure the cuvette lid is on and gently invert a few times to mix the solution. Open the Spectrometry software on the desktop and ensure your device is connected. You should see a circular symbol. We can then turn off the visible light spectrum. We won't need it for this experiment, and we will dark calibrate the device. We will then insert a cuvette with our standard, which is water, to collect a reference calibration. The software requires us to run a sample in an analyze solution screen, so we will run our first sample here. Here's a quick example of a sample that is too concentrated for a spectrometer. Notice how the rightmost peak has a flat top. If this happens, you will need to dilute your sample. After the device is calibrated and the first sample is run, select the concentration button in the top left, then the record button on the bottom left. You should see a table to the left where you can edit the sample concentrations. We will get to that step shortly, but you may edit these values now. We will now insert our sample cuvettes into the spectrometer. Once the absorbance value levels out, click the check mark next to each row to save the value. The software will automatically begin recording the value for the next sample, so you can easily remove the cuvette and insert the next one. Notice how our absorbance value drops to 0 when the cuvette is removed. Here, our next sample is inserted. We will follow the same steps to record the absorbance value for all of our samples. After your final sample, stop recording. We will now change the concentration unit and values. Once these are changed, the recorded values may move on your graph. They have not disappeared, so you may have to zoom out to find them. Now, select the calibration curve button. Here, our R value is close to +1, which is good. When finished with the experiment, you can then close the device and turn off the software.